welcome back to Fractions with Ms. McClaws. I'm going to go over our fraction poster before we get started with our whole and our questions. So our poster reminds us that the top number in a fraction is the numerator, and that is the part we are talking about. Sometimes the part we're talking about changes, so the numerator changes. The denominator is how many parts make up that whole. The denominator stays the same when we're talking about the same whole. All right, so here's our whole, and it is partitioned into how many parts? You tell me. So how many equal parts are there? Partition, divide into equal parts, partition. You tell me, how many parts are there? Or tell your teacher, email them, okay? And then our second question, what fraction is shaded? So the part we're talking about now is how much is shaded. That's going to be your numerator. The denominator is how many total parts are there in our whole. Then what fraction is unshaded? What fraction is unshaded? That's now the next part we're talking about. So that's going to be your numerator. Your denominator is going to be how many total parts there are again. Okay, and the last part is to label the unit fraction. Since you can't label on this picture, I'm going to help you with that by labeling the unit fraction. Okay, so the unit fraction, in my class we know this, 1 is always going to be your numerator for a unit fraction because we're only ever talking about one part. Okay, so I have one part, and maybe I'll give you a hint. How many equal parts are there in our entire whole? Maybe I helped you a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to label each part with a unit fraction. Even if it's shaded or unshaded, I'm still labeling it with a unit fraction. All right. Okay, so your job is to email your teacher number 1 and number 2, those answers. All right. Bye, everybody.